Good morning, LaSalle.
I'm Pat Daly.
And I'm Charlie Boucher, and welcome to WLSA.
We hope everyone has adjusted back to our hybrid learning and is excited to be back in school.
I know I'm excited to see my classmates and teachers again.
Speaking of teachers, let's head over to our 21 Questions segment with this week's guest, Mr. Lorenko.
Hi, Mr. Lorenko. Welcome to 21 Questions. We've been looking forward to this one, so let's get started. First off, what classes do you teach?
I teach freshman and sophomore Point 1 English.
Out of all the material you teach, which story do you love the most?
It's a runaway. It's Great Gatsby. That's my favorite one to go with.
What is one fictional place you would love to visit?
So this is a little bit of an inside joke, but Gonzaga University.
Can you tell us a cross-country or track-related memory from your time here at LaSalle so far?
Sure. So this whole cross-country season was really exciting, but the memory that sticks out the most for me was actually our summer training this year. We meet 3 times a week to train over the summer, and the team just did such a great job, even without knowing if we were even going to have a season. For a while there, the soccer players, some of them came to practice and joined in because they weren't sure they were going to have a season. And it was one of the more fun summer training sessions that we've had all year. So that's my most fondest memory right now.
Is there a memory that sticks out to you from when you ran in high school?
Yeah, a ton. And the one that probably people don't know that there's a connection there is the senior dean, Mr. McGinn, was actually my track coach at Bishop Hendricken. So I got a lot of real fond memories from my time there with him. The one that's probably the most memorable is when we won the 4x4 at the New England Championship.
If you were not a teacher right now, where would you be and what would you be doing?
Probably would be coaching still, probably at the NCAA level. Had a few opportunities to do that as like a grad assistant, but I decided I really wanted to get into teaching. And, once you get started, the time just flies. And here we are, 13 years later.
What do you love most about being a teacher?
It's you guys and gals. It's the relationships you develop with students. Having kids come back after they've graduated, you get to see them grow into adults. They share their experiences with you. It's also like, the little random acts of kindness you get from students when they send you just a random email or a note or, a card at the end of the year. It's that stuff that keeps me going that I enjoy the most.
Please share a fact about yourself that our viewers might not expect.
Well, a few of my students know this, but for all the other viewers, I was once a roller rink DJ. That was my high school job.
What's one piece of advice you would like to share for students watching?
I lifted this one from this Admiral McRaven. He did this speech at a commencement where he said, every day, if you want to change the world, start by making your bed.
Tell us your proudest moment.
Definitely the birth of my children. So I've got a daughter who's 1 and a son who is 4. And that's definitely been like the biggest, most proud moment of my life.
Who's a coworker that you're friends with?
So I've only been at LaSalle for 2 years now, or a year and a half, but someone I've spent a lot of time with actually is Mr. Wojciechowski. Sometimes I hang out in his room during prep periods, that kind of thing.
If you could live in a different country, where would it be?
Portugal, the Azores specifically.
What's your favorite restaurant?
The Ivy Tavern. It's on Hope Street.
Finally, what is your favorite thing about LaSalle?
I know I already said the students is one of the reasons that, teaching is important to me, but it's how friendly and polite the students are at LaSalle. I've taught at 3 different schools, and it's only at LaSalle that at the end of a lesson, I have 5 or 6 kids thanking me every day. So that is exceptional, and that's been my favorite thing about teaching here.
That's the end of today's 21 Questions interview. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Lorenko. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Mr. Lorenko.
Before we end today's episode, we would like to take a minute to mention the historic inauguration yesterday.
This event marked a number of firsts, especially the swearing in of Kamala Harris as the first Black, female, and South Asian vice president.
Now let's hear some announcements.
Interested in winning a $15 Dunkin' Donuts gift card? The Environmental Action Club is hosting a poster contest to spread awareness about environmental issues. All posters will be hung around the school regardless of the votes, and this opportunity is open to all LaSalle students. Please do not make it political, and you are free to create it digitally or by hand, with words or without them. Your poster is due on Monday, January 25th. Please email it to juniors Meg Chan and Shruti Leah Moyhan. Contact them with any questions.
Well, that's all the time we have here for today.
From everyone here at WLSA, I'm Charlie Boucher.
I'm Pat Daly. Have a great day.
And a better tomorrow.